Good evening, all of my fellow gamers, memers, streamers, and dreamers. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Nkda. Welcome to the Tuesday night Amazon live show hosted by us, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. I am your host with the most, but no toast. It's your boy Nkda. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Happy to be here for you guys tonight. I got a little something set up actually too, because I noticed that, it's kind of hard, especially to keep my word when I say that when we get new follows, I'll light a lightsaber. So I added a little capture that's specifically my lightsaber wall and my Star Wars stuff, so that when I light up a lightsaber, it's a lot easier to see, because behind me you can't see the whole thing, but in the little image on the side you can see, and it's complete, it's live updated. As you can see, my hand is over here sticking off cam. I have another cam set up over there to capture it, so I got that set up today just to make it a little bit easier to kind of see the lightsaber wall. It goes all the way up to the top now, I believe. It looks like it goes all the way to the top from what I can see. Darth Revan is at the top on the, yeah, so it sees the entire wall. So now whenever someone follows, not only will they see it behind me on this screen, but they'll also see it behind me on this cam that is specifically for the lightsaber wall. I made it a little small and put it in the corner, so when I switch over to this screen, you guys will see the lightsaber wall in its full glory. So that's something that's a little cool that I just added to the stream. Now, before we get into the real meat of the show, I of course have the links to post for you guys for our current giveaways. We've got 4 of them. And so it starts off with the ObsBot Meet AI tracking webcam, which is going to end the 22nd in 6 days. 6? Yeah. No, 4. 4 days. I'm sorry. I looked at my calendar and it looked like they said the 16th, but it's the 18th. So my apologies about that. But yeah, 4 days. You enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/winmeet. Also, what's up, Justin? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, buddy. Um, you also have the giveaway that ends the 29th of this month, which words are hard, which will be in 11 days, and that's going to be at .com/wingc, WINGC. There's also the giveaway going on for the WeMax Go portable projector that ends on the 5th of next month, so November the 5th, and that's .com/winwemax, WINWEMAX. And then the last giveaway is for a really awesome Holy Stone drone. It's the 720G, which features a 2-axis gimbal 4K webcam, and that is .com/win4K drone. That's WIN, the number 4, the letter K, DRONE. But outside of that, really excited for the show today, guys. Of course, it is Tuesday, so I added a little special treat to the end of the stream. So today we're going to be doing a reading of Star Wars and Imperial Commando novel, The 501st. This is one of my favorite Star Wars books. This author, her name is Karen Travis. I'm actually currently reading her other book that's later on in the Force. It's called Revelation. She is a really good author. This is the book that I'm reading on my own currently, not on stream. But she's a really great author. I love her. I love all of her work for the most part. I don't think she's ever written a book that I didn't like. And so I read 501st probably about 2-ish months ago. So I'm excited to do a reading for that. Also, welcome to the chat, PC Phil. I see you over there on the Twitch side of things. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, buddy. But yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into the meat of the show, get through these products, and then enjoy a really nice, well, I hope you enjoy a really nice reading by me at the end of the stream. So starting off the products today, we have a really cool Anchor home vac. This is going to be the H30. Nate is going to be demonstrating this product for us. It's a really nice, everything by Eufy is always fantastic. I know Justin enjoys his Eufy vacuums also. And this model, I don't know if he has the H30. I think Justin has the H20. If I'm not mistaken, those model numbers kind of get confusing after a while because there's so many different model numbers. But I know Justin has a Eufy vac that is similar to this one, but this one is going to be Nate's H30 Mate. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of hard to remember some of these names and but yeah, so it's pretty similar. But like he said, this is the H30 Venture, so this is a really awesome hand vacuum to have. So Nate's gonna go ahead and show this product off for us.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this home vac H30 Venture by Eufy. And so as you guys can see right here, there's not a lot to the H30 Venture. You guys can see that I'm holding it. It's very portable and it's very lightweight. The first thing in the box that you're going to notice is
Also, don't forget, guys, hydrate or dihydrate.
if you choose to do that. You're going to get this adjustable attachment head, and then you're going to get a wide mouth head in order to just scoop up more at one time. Then you are going to get the battery. You're going to get instruction manuals as well as warranty information in this little box. You're going to get mounting screws for the base, like I said earlier. Then you're going to get a little cleaning bristle.
So that's basically everything that comes with it. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, not too much thinking in the noggin required to get everything set up. So we're going to go ahead and see a demonstration that he's going to use on his own little couch.
We are on eco mode, and we'll kind of go over this slow just to see how good of a job this does while using the eco mode suction strength. And you guys can see it does leave a little bit behind, but with a couple passes, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Now we are on the max mode right here, and this definitely does do a lot better of a job at getting everything up. But just keep in mind that this is going to kill the battery on it a little bit quicker. We'll go ahead and speed all of this up just so you guys can kind of see this going through the paces of cleaning everything. It really surprised me how well this worked and how good of a job it did getting everything up. And you guys can see right in there, it even got some stuff that I wasn't even aware was on the couch.
So, I mean, Nate says it shocked him how well it did, but it absolutely does not shock me. Eufy does an amazing job on everything they make, and that's why we're all big fans of Eufy and Anchor here at Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. But as you can see, it's really good for getting in those couch cushions, under them, getting all that stuff out. And if you also wanted to, you could use it in your car. You could use it in anywhere where crumbs, dust, dander, anything will kind of accumulate, and it's just going to absolutely destroy. And as he mentioned, it has different modes that you can use, such as eco mode, which is going to save the battery, but you sacrifice some of the suction power, as opposed to the power mode, which you sacrifice battery power for more suction. So it's a trade-off that you get, but it's something that's absolutely amazing and totally worth it. Now, another vacuum that is covered, and we get to see Mr. Battle Pumpkin here attacking the the vacuum for the umpteenth time. But this is also another stick vacuum that really excels at getting up all of those different dust particles, dander, hair, whatever you may be cleaning on, whether it's a carpeted floor or a hardwood floor. It's going to absolutely be amazing. It corners super well. It has a really nice light on it too for getting into those small spaces that aren't as lit, or maybe you just want to save power and don't have the light on. As long as you don't have a warrior pumpkin attacking your vacuum, you should be safe. Oh, Justin, did you ever give your doggies a bath? Did you ever get a chance to bathe them?
I'm here showcasing my Eufy stick vac, which I've been using quite often on both hard floors and carpeting, but it is of course hard to vacuum with my dog constantly trying to attack it while I vacuum. Okay. But it's good for picking up debris or dirt that they're dragging from outside. It rolls over the hard floor well. It has multiple settings for speed and intensity. I really like.
You are such a nice pet owner, because if I felt like it was time for bath time, I would disturb Obi and Shiva and be like, nope, it's time to ruin your day. You gotta take a bath. You're a lot nicer than I am, just
the light on it so I can just move right from my kitchen to my dark hallway and spot everything that I need.
So as you can see here, that light is really perfect for going through his dark hallway, and it's fantastic on this hardwood floor. Now we're gonna skip a little bit ahead to where he uses it on the carpet, and he's going to show you just how well this thing can hit and attack corners to make sure that no spot is untouched by the powerful suction power of this amazing Eufy S11.
Has a very flexible head, and you can see when I get to the corners here, give me a second, I'll show you how I can bend the corners. Stop attacking it, pumpkin. Nope, this is what I deal with every time I vacuum with my dog. So look how you can do the corners and how flexible the head is. You could bend it at a 90-degree angle so you can trace the corner, and it works.
So not only are you able to bend this thing at a 90-degree angle, you also get that awesome suction power that's standard for any kind of Eufy vacuum. And not only that, but you also have the light that's perfect for going to dimly lit areas where you don't want to turn on the light, or even if you're going under something with the actual light itself, it's just going to give you an amazing cleaning performance, and one that you just cannot beat. Both of these Eufy vacuums are going to be an absolutely fantastic addition for keeping your home and or car clean. Also, what's up, the homie? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, man. How you doing? Next up on our little list for today, though, we have a triple threat with these three really awesome Riolink products that I'm going to hit back to back to back. And starting with the the Riolink 4K. Now, I was really excited about getting to do these products because a lot of the times I've done cams, they've basically been Eufy cams or some other brands, and so I was really excited about getting to do these Riolink brands because it was something new, it was something fresh, and it was something that I hadn't experienced before, and it was honestly a wonderful experience to get and use these cams. They're all absolutely fantastic and amazing, super easy to use and set up, and are going to be a great addition to your home security network. Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here, showing you the Riolink 4K security camera. This is the RLC 811A, and this is a absolute beast of a security camera. So within the packaging comes the camera itself, then it comes with a nice little instruction booklet, a waterproof cap covering for your wires, the Ethernet cord, and then of course it comes with screws to make sure that you can install the actual camera. It also features two-way audio, so you can talk through your mic and listen to the ambient sound, and these really cool lights in the front. Now, Riolink is easy to set up. You simply have to go through the app, hit the plus, scan the QR code at the bottom of the camera, and then you're good to go. And this process is basically repeated for any kind of Riolink product. Like, it was the exact same the exact same setup process for all three of these models. And Darthwing, I'm not sure on the Twitch end. Justin, it seems like the title on the Twitch end might be wrong. You might have to change that, Mr. Justin, just giving you a heads up once you get it set up. But thanks for pointing that out, Darthwing. Basically, you have a awesome view and all these cool features within the app that you can use. It's really easy to set up the camera. As you can see, I have it overlooking a nice little walkway porch for my home, and it's just super easy to install and really easy to get set up, and I just love how it looks. Not only that, but it has a really nice set of lights that activate during the nighttime. So if you're looking for a security camera to cover all of your needs, Riolink has you covered with its awesome RLC 811A. So yeah, just an absolutely fantastic and amazing camera to have. Very cool spotlight features too, and it's a very powerful 4K camera. I believe it has a total of 10 megapixels, so it's a very defined picture. Now, if this model doesn't get you, the next model definitely will. It's probably my favorite of the three that I'm going to show you tonight. It's for the Argus PT, which is really cool. It's basically very similar to the E1, which follows it, except the difference between this Argus PT and the E1 that's going to follow it is that the Argus PT features a solar panel, so you don't have any real external wires outside of connecting the solar panel to the actual camera itself and then screwing on the antenna and then just basically using it. It's really nice, it's really easy to use, and it probably has one of the more unique solar panels that I've ever seen, with a very grainy kind of texture to it, which you'll see in the video. Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here, showing you guys the Riolink Argus PT. This bad boy is an outdoor webcam that features a basically 360-degree swivel with a nice antenna, and on top of all that, it's solar powered. So what it comes with here is the antenna for the Wi-Fi connection, a mounting stand, a stand for the actual solar panel itself, the star of the show, and then the solar panel. It also comes with a double screw kit so that you can screw in not only the stand for the solar panel, but the stand for the camera itself. So let us begin. As someone with Riolink experience, I already have a Riolink camera set up, so let me tell you guys how to add it. Simply click this plus button, and you're going to have to scan the QR code located on the bottom of the camera. And as I said, this is standard for all Riolink products. It's super easy to set up and takes almost no time. I believe once you scan the QR code and get it all connected to the internet connection, I think it takes anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes or so not long at all. Once you do that, you're basically good to follow the instructions to get it all set up both physically and within the app. Once you get it set up physically, this thing is so easy to use. So I have it set up outside right here with its solar panel plugged in, facing the sun, as you can see. And then of course I didn't have to unravel the cord too long, so I could keep it tied up for some good wire management and plug it right in. And then basically I'm good to go. Now that I have it set up physically, let me show you guys in the app. So this is the view that it sees, and it's absolutely stunning. Here are some of the features that it has at the bottom. First, the talk, the clip, the PTZ, and the playback. So we're going to show you guys the talk feature. All you have to do is hit that, allow the access from your microphone, press it, and not only can you talk through it, but it has two-way audio, so people who are on the other side of it can talk back to you. Now when you close that out, there's also the clip function, but let's check out the PTZ function, which is basically how you can manually move the camera to look around and get your ideal vantage, which I think is cool. You simply just have to drag in the direction, and look, hey, it's me recording the video for this. But no, this thing is really awesome and I really do love it. There's a lot of cool features within the app that you can use, but basically if you're looking for a really awesome outdoor camera that is solar powered and has got you covered, definitely check out the Riolink Argus PT, the solar panel powered extreme security camera. Absolutely love that thing. It's probably one of my favorite cameras overall. It's just a really great the solar panel is just like the most amazing feature that I've like ever seen in one of the security panels of this type. And I love the fact that it basically didn't have to have any kind of external power. Like you didn't have to worry about plugging it into like a wall outlet or anything. You didn't have to worry about Ethernetting it. It did have the ability to connect to Wi-Fi, which was absolutely fantastic. Now its sister product essentially is the Riolink E1. It's basically the same camera for the most part, except that the thing about the Riolink E1 is that you do have to plug it into an external power source that's not a solar panel. However, the Riolink E1 is currently on a lightning deal. And so if you go right now, you can claim it for 36% off, getting it for just about $96 as opposed to its regular price of about $150. So if the Riolink series interests you, it's definitely worth checking out for this price because it's absolutely super affordable and a great camera just overall. Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you a really cool Riolink camera. This is the Riolink E1 Outdoor, and I am so excited. I'm going to be installing it indoors just for purposes of showing you guys all the apps and connecting it to the Wi-Fi, but let's get right into what it comes with. So first off, it comes with this really nice mounting bracket, the screws that you're going to need for a bracket, the charging adapter for it, and then an extender for the charger so that you can run it where you need to, and of course an Ethernet cable if you want it wired. Now the instructions are super clear on how to set up this camera, so let's get right into that. First, you're going to want to install this app, and then when you're ready to add the camera, you hit the plus button and you're going to want to scan a QR code. Once you do that, it's basically straightforward to set it up, and then you just have to manually install it. And this is how we installed ours. It only took 2 screws, so super easy installation setup, and then it was ready to go. Once we got it set up to the vantage that we wanted to, we started testing around with some of the settings, and we were very pleased with a lot of the settings that this thing has. Now, of course, the first one is being able to move the camera as you see fit with the PTZ function. All you have to do is tap PTZ on the app, and as you move it on the app, it also moves the camera. Now, what's also really cool is it features this really cool light. Now, this is something that I tell every time I do this product. This light will turn on automatically when it detects motion in a situation where there's not a lot of ambient light. And so I was like, where this is, you see how it's kind of like it's on this little like raised area from our ceiling that comes down. Well, that line essentially of the ceiling part that it's on is the divider between the living room and like the back rooms, which is where the bedroom is. And in between the 2 bedrooms, there's a restroom. So when you go to the restroom, you have to pass by the camera. And so when we first set it up, I completely forgot that it was there. And I was walking to the restroom at it was like 3 in the morning, and the light, the motion must have detected me because the light turned on, and I raised my hands up, like, officer, please, I'm innocent, I promise you. Like, I was so scared because I thought someone was in my house shining a light at me, and I just didn't know how to react, and I was like, oh, it's the camera. On the camera that will automatically kick in when it detects not enough light, but you can also manually introduce it. Now, some other cool features from the app, besides the PTZ function, which you see here, are that you can talk. There's 2-way audio, so not only will it capture the audio around it, but you can also speak through it by simply tapping this button and talking into it. You can also record, take clips, do other things within the app. There's so much utility out of it, and it just makes it so much better. I really do love this camera. It's fantastic. I love being able to move it around and seeing different vantage points and stuff. So if you're looking for a camera, whether it's indoors or outdoors, the Riolink E1 is definitely going to be the must-have camera to fulfill all of your security needs. For the most part, I would have put this one outside. However, I didn't have any connections to plug in the AC port outside, and so I had to kind of mess with it a little bit to put it on the inside, but we are actually really satisfied with it as an indoor camera, even though it's marketed as an outdoor camera. It's really nice because it gives us a lot of vantage in our main room of the house. Both our living room, our dining room, and our kitchen are basically, we're able to see it with this one camera based on how it can swivel on where it is. And so we kind of use it as a pet cam for the most part, really, but it's also really nice to have at night when like we order late for like DoorDash or Uber Eats, because when we open the door, you know, there's that really nice spotlight and it shines right on the doorway. And so anyone who's bringing our order is kind of like, if they were going to do anything suspicious, they're kind of dissuaded because they see that spotlight and they know that it would be like, you know, someone's being recorded, or, you know, you're being watched or something. So it's just like a nice little small security mechanism to have inside of our home, and we really do enjoy the use of it. Also, what's up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing absolutely amazing. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for joining us on the stream today. We're happy to have you. But yeah, all of those Riolink products are absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love them. They're great. Would highly recommend them to anyone looking for alternatives to security monitoring services. I know I say the same thing with Eufy products, but really it's awesome to have these cams because you do get the same security features for the most part, and you don't have to pay that monthly fee at all. And it's just going to be absolutely fantastic for, like I said, for developing your own home security grid. So definitely worth checking out. Now, the next two products are going to be on the audio visual spectrum of products. They're both really awesome Anker Nebula projectors. The first one is going to be the Mars 2. The next one is going to be the solar power projector. And so or solar projector rather, sorry. What I really like about the Anker series of projectors is they all kind of have like space names. Like there's the Apollo, this one's gonna be the Mars, the other one is the solar projector. So they've got really cool like space related names, which I've always loved. But what is really cool is that these are some really super high quality projectors that don't necessarily need an input either. You can always use the built-in Android operating system to stream your favorite apps once you connect it to Wi-Fi and stuff, and it's super easy. They always have some kind of touch interface on the actual device, and they usually come with a remote too. And it's going to be really cool to see these in action. Now, the one disclaimer that I always give when it comes to audio and visual products that we show here on Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment is the fact that you are not getting a first-hand view. Sometimes I'm not gonna say it looks bad in the video, but it does not look as good as it would if you were in person. So it's really important to hear and listen to what the Dragon Blogger in question, whoever's doing, because Nate is doing both of these, it's really important to listen to what Nate says about these products, because he will let you know what the audio quality is like, what it's lacking, what the video quality is like, what it's lacking, where it excels, stuff like that. So it's really important to pay attention to what he says.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Anker Nebula Mars 2 Pro projector. This is a projector that features a ton of features, so let's just go ahead and jump in and take
Thank you, Nate. It features a ton of features. Great wording.
a look at everything that
I've started my tirade. Now it's time to start making fun of other Dragon Bloggers.
Anker did with the Mars 2. So the Mars 2 is going to have an app store that is going to allow you to download your favorite apps for movies or TV shows, but on the back you have an HDMI port in case you want to plug something in. So the Mars 2 has a fantastic design. On top you have a faux leather handle that's going to let you carry this around, because they did design the Mars 2 Pro in order to be a portable projector. So this does come with a remote, but if you guys lose that for some reason, you do have controls up on here such as selector wheel, back button, volume up, and Bluetooth. So the remote is very easy to use. You guys can see right here, it's a very simple design that's going to give you everything you need to control this, such as your power button, selector button.
So you've got all the features that you can use this thing with from the remote, and you've also got the touch panel on the top that you can use. And then once basically you get it set up, get it connected to your internet connection, you're good to go.
You guys can see right here that there is a ton of apps, so you're never going to run out of things to watch or enjoy with the family.
Wait, hold on. Did that say Blockbuster? Well, hold on.
Internet, of course. But you guys can see right here that there is a ton of apps, so you're never going to run out.
Yo, there's a Blockbuster app! Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that there was a Blockbuster app? I did not know Blockbuster even still existed. Yo, the nostalgia is real. Holy crap, I did not know that Blockbuster had an app. That brings back some times. But as you can see, super easy to use, super easy to set up. It looks really amazing. And like he said, you have so many apps and stuff to choose from. You will never run out of running options. And you don't have to worry about using an input from HDMI. You've got the built-in Android operating system to basically give you all of your streaming needs. Now, a very similar model to it is going to be the next one, which is the Anker Nebula Solar Projector, and this one is an outdoor projector, and it's got a very different design, but a lot of the same capabilities.
Hmm.
And of course, Nate is going to give us a cheesy intro in the beginning. I make fun of him, but they actually do make me laugh. I think they're so funny. But I don't tell him that, because if I compliment him, it's gonna go straight to his ego.
Is this on? Oh, okay. It's recording. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Just talking to my friends that are they're actually here, I promise. There's friends right behind there. They're just being quiet. We're going to take a look at this Anker Nebula Solo Projector. I've tested a ton of Anker projectors in the past, so we're just going to jump in and take a look at this Anker Nebula Solar. So you guys can see that right here, this is a very simple design. There's not a lot to it. Up on the top, you're going to have your Nebula branding as well as some controls in case you lose your remote. On
I have not seen that one, Mr. Justin.
the bottom, it's going to have the anti-movement pads right down here, the nice rubber. You can see that you also have your 1/4" thread, so this can be installed on a tripod if you want to set it up that way. If we take a look at the back, you're going to notice you have your power button, a USB port, you're going to have your power port, and an HDMI port as well, which is really nice. So not only are you going to be able to get all of your apps that are installed on this, because this runs off of Android OS, you're going to also be able to use your PlayStation 5, Xbox One, really whatever it is that has HDMI output, and use it with this. Now you are also obviously going to get a remote with.
And as you can see, this Nebula remote is basically the exact same as the last Nebula remote. So you get all of the same power and control from the remote with this solar model as you would with the Mars 2.
Screen. You guys can see just initial impressions whenever I first plugged this in is how bright and how vibrant all of the colors are. So now we are in the settings, which you're going to have a ton of different options for settings right in here. If we look, you guys can see if we go into the projection settings, we're going to have brightness, color, temperature. You can set your wall color.
Oh, okay, got you, Justin. Thank you. I'll make sure to check it out after stream.
Keystone correction. Now the keystone.
Thank you for sending it. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it.
Is awesome because you can set it to auto or manual keystone correction. So what you're able to do here is automatically adjust the size of the picture to whatever it is that you're casting the image to. So that's very nice. You have zoom, autofocus, HDR.
So, of course, you've got all those different settings that you can use to make sure that your picture is going to be absolutely as best as possible, depending on what you're using, whether you're just casting it to a wall, whether you have an actual screen, whether it's outside, wherever you want to project this to, essentially, you can make sure that you get those settings absolutely perfect. Now, let's go ahead and see what the actual image quality looks like.
And it's just very bright and very nice. And so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test out the audio quality from the projector itself, because it does have built-in speakers.
So not only do you get amazing video quality, you also get really good audio quality from this really awesome Nebula Solar Projector, which, you know, is expected. Anker does an amazing job at all of their products, and their projection products are absolutely not excluded from that amazingness that Anker always brings in whatever they make, whether it's something in the Eufy line, something in their Nebula series. No matter what it is, it's going to be the utmost and highest quality that you can get from any kind of product. And that's why us here at Dragon Bloggers stand behind Anker and Eufy wholeheartedly and love all of their products. So definitely worth checking out on that front. Now, this next product is really cool. We got our first James here product of the night. He's going to be showing us the SmoothSat E9, which is a really awesome electric scooter for kids. Of course, we all know that James is a big kid himself, and so that's probably why he got sent this product, but it's absolutely amazing. I love the safety features that it includes, and it also has a really awesome like RGB lighting feature on the side that's just going to make your kid have the coolest scooter on the block, obviously.
James here. Today we're taking a quick look. But let's talk about this, guys. To change this around, I'm going to move this around for us a little more after I set all this stuff aside, right? Out of the way. You guys are going to start seeing some stuff. Yes, it's got RGB lighting. It's got a little kickstand right here, guys. You flip the little kickstand, it will hold it up a little more stable if you need it. To get the neck up, guys, you will actually have to hit this little clip, which will bring this up, and once it's up, it is now locked in place and you're good to go. Up here next to the start button is actually where you'll change the colorations of the RGB. Now we are in purple mode. If I drop the lighting, I'm going to drop some of this lighting on purpose. Let's give you a little bit more.
You know, I've never noticed, but James on his wall has a really awesome Route 66 like emblem, logo, whatever you call that, the state sign. I think that's really cool. I've actually never noticed that before.
More color.
Also, it says Mom's Kitchen, which means that James is officially Mama James. Also, what's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I got the book that you requested for tonight if you're going to be here for that. But if not, it's no worries. So I'm excited to read it though. I also I'll show you the new cam that I have set up after this video plays too, so that you guys can see how I have the lightsaber wall kind of set up now for when people follow, because as I will keep my promise, anytime we get a new follow, I'll light a lightsaber.
Coloration, right? So right here, guys, you see that this coloration a little more purple. If I hit it again, we'll go to red. If I hit it again, we have a full coloration. It changes colors and patterns of green, red, purple, blues, all the way through. True RGB style, right? Go back, goes into another flashing mode. If you want to change it again, straight green, straight purple, red again, and back to RGB.
So really, the scooter features a lot of the cool basic functions of an electric scooter. There's a clickable coupon on the page for $20 off right now too. So it's a really awesome buy, a really awesome steal. Get it for about $190 too. But really, it's got 3 speeds, a nice LED display, a lot of safety features for your kids. It's sturdy and safe for ultimate durability. The scooter adopts a sturdy and robust aluminum alloy frame, which is compression resistant. And so basically it allows, you know, for durability. You know, kids can be kind of rough with stuff, throwing them down on the ground, knocking them over. It's got a really cool, powerful 130 watt motor, and then a 54 watt hour rechargeable battery, so you can get basically about anywhere between 40 and 60 minutes of use on a full charge too. So it's just really nice. What is compressor? I said compression. Dum. God, you missed me making fun of you. Now you show up. Wow, bad timing, Nate. Bad timing. But Eric, this is what I wanted to show you, is that I have the a second camera set up now too, that you can kind of see over here. And so basically it's just another camera that I have set up. You know, you can see my hand. Haha. And so basically, whenever, instead of having to move my camera every time I light a lightsaber so I can see farther up the wall, now whenever I light it, I have my own independent camera so that I can catch it and see the entire lightsaber light, as well as my other Star Wars books and libraries and stuff, and all the Funko Pops that I have on the back too. So I was really happy to get that set up. Oh, what's up, Katie? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. How you guys doing? And, you know, against my better judgment, Nate, how are you doing? I decided to, I'll ask you a question for once, because if I don't, you'll feel left out and lonely and all that stuff. But the next product up on our carousel is a really awesome electric screwdriver kit, which are, I mean, if you're dealing with, you know, any kind of screws on a daily basis. I'm trying to see if I have mine here. It's somewhere over here. Oh, yep. Got my screwdriver kit. This one is manual, and then this one is electric. Are these Fantic also? I don't know if these are Fantic also, but it's just really important to have customizable screwdriver kits, especially if you're dealing with a lot of screws. If you deal with a lot of screws on a daily basis, or know someone in the tech world, this is definitely an amazing gift to get them, because it has basically everything you need. Let's see, I'm doing okay. My daughter is still working on homework. Oh no, go help her, Katie. I remember because like in middle school, our middle school hours, like for actual school, like not extracurriculars, was 7:30 to 5 p.m. because I went to a KIPP school, and they always assigned a minimum of like an hour and a half of homework too. So nights were rough for me in middle school. But what's up? Buy things. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. She doesn't want help. We keep getting yelled at. Oh, okay. She a strong, independent daughter who don't need no help with her homework from her parents. So she got this.
This is from Fantech. This is their NEX E1 Pro. What this is, they have the model number down there, the NEX E1 Pro. But the cool part is if you click the top, and I'll show you guys this, click it, it pushes out. Once it pushes out, it slides out, and then you have the shell. Then you have the kit. And this is where you'll see the full list of kits. Now, the upper part.
So I absolutely love this thing just because of the fact that it has all of these heads, and it has a really nice basically compartment to store everything in, keep it all in one spot, and it does not take up much space whatsoever.
Part is where you'll see like the, the longer bits, and then it goes down to a little smaller bits. But then you have the screwdriver.
Also, what grade is she in, if you don't mind me asking, Katie? Is she middle school, high school, or is she a youngin in elementary?
Itself, and I'm gonna pull this out. This is just a beautiful, beautiful little screwdriver. If you guys have ever worked on electronics, doing like 30 laptop screws by hand gets a little.
Oh, sixth grade, middle school. Honestly, it's really funny. So like in elementary school, like I wanted help with my homework occasionally. Then I got to middle school and I was kind of the same way. Like I did not want help because I felt like my mom was definitely the type that was like, if Jimmy has 4 apples and gives away 3 apples, how many apples does he have? And if I said the wrong answer, she would just repeat the question just louder and angrier. If Jimmy has 4. So I was just like, I don't want the help. I'll figure it out on my own. Just but then when I got back to high school, I wanted help again because like I was like, I gotta do well because I want to get into a good college. And then by that point, my mom was just like, I can't even help. I don't know this stuff. So it was just like, okay.
Monotonous. So.
And by things, I'm not like a malicious person. I just ask to make conversation and talk and try to tell stories. I'm not trying to find out information and haunt Katie. Though if I do end up in a tragic like bus accident, I might haunt Katie a little bit, just to be like not like a mean ghost, like an annoying ghost. Like you pour a glass of water and then all of a sudden the water just tips over.
With this stops that. Now it does have 3-mode locking at the bottom, and that is where you'll also see the USB-C charging port. Hopefully you guys can see that. But if you twist this, guys, one way.
You've heard of Casper the friendly ghost. Now get ready for Nkda the annoying ghost.
It'll instantly start working and going back and forth.
It's called OSINT. OSINT? What's that?
I know you guys can't really see that, but if you twist it the other way, the torque speed goes up even higher, and you're good to go. Now, the bits, guys, are fully anodized, guys, and they are very, very nice. Now, they are made out of high carbon steel, so you're good there, guys. These bits should not get damaged too easily. Now, if you look at that one.
So as you can see, these are some really high quality bits that come with this amazing screwdriver. And just the fact that it's electric and it comes with all of those precision tools that are, different, you can use it for basically anything, whether it's small household chores or removing, what I would use it for being in IT is like whenever I have to repair like a laptop hard drive, you got to remove like 30 screws, and just having something to make it easy where you don't have to use your wrist to twist all the time and just have an electric scooter. It's just absolutely fantastic. Let's see, leave me alone. Knowing me, I'd probably be like, no, and then knock something else over. But no, James does an amazing job at covering that screwdriver set. And for the price, it's basically like half off right now, I think. It is, 51% off. A great gift for anyone in the technical world, anyone who uses screwdrivers really often, even if you're just using it for small little house things. Very nice. It's very easy to use. Absolutely love mine. Like I keep mine on my desk because I have one too that I can just pop out of here Is this one Fantic? I don't remember what brand this is. I think this one's a Fantic one. No, this one's Hoto. This one's Hoto. Okay. But they're just really handy. You got the different torque settings and stuff. You got the different stuff that you can use. And I know Fantic is amazing because they make such great quality stuff. You know that you're going to get a product that's worth investing in, and especially since they have those anodized heads, it's going to last a long time and stand the test of time. Now we're back on to Nate's products with some really cool Eufy security products too. The first of which is going to be the Eufy floodlight that features a built-in AI. And I love Eufy products. I'm always talking about Eufy products, but both these floodlights and the eHome security system that follows it are going to be great for, again, and as I always say, amazing for developing your own home security network and avoiding those other security systems and providers such as ADT and Brinks, where you have to pay a monthly bill to them or a quarterly bill, whatever plan you may be set up on. This one, you just pay everything up front. You got to take it down and charge it every now and then, but otherwise you're good to go.
Make awesome products. So now the camera on this is a full 2K resolution camera with auto night vision. There are two ways that you can install this for power. You can install this into a normal outlet if you have that option, or you can disconnect this 3-prong from these cables and then connect these with the wire nuts that are included to already ran power cables if you want to do it that way. So you guys can see right here that we are now live view.
I absolutely love Nate featuring his black Crocs. He got his things in sport, and putting them in sport, makes you able to move faster. So shout out Nate and his sport mode Crocs. Let's see. I love how the Ghost of Sims 4 possess your items in The Sims. It's like all of a sudden you get a Sim who possesses your refrigerator when you're trying. Wait, Sims has, I'm gonna be real with you. I've never played Sims. That's never been like my type of game to play. But my girlfriend loves it, and she like made us within The Sims and stuff. And I did not know that there are ghosts in The Sims. That's really cool. It's funny because like I would never play that game, but I love watching it. Like I think it's funny to watch people like build their houses and all that kind of stuff. But it's never been like the type of game that I would play. I'm really like a hack and slash dude, or I'm playing MOBAs. Occasionally I'll play a shooter, but when it comes to stuff like Sims and Minecraft, there's no real clear goal for me, and so it kind of like my ADHD brain can't handle that because I'll be like trying to do like 17 different things at once. They have werewolves. Okay, I might have to start playing The Sims now, honestly.
From the Eufy Cam 2K, and honestly this thing looks incredible. So one of the things that I wanted to point out about the Eufy 2K floodlight is how wide this angle is on the camera. You guys can see that I have it mounted in the corner of my garage right here, and it can see so far away. I'm turning on the light right now just to show you guys kind of how bright it is during the day, but I'm also going to go ahead and walk away from the camera, and you guys can see that
Is Sims 4 the most like the latest one, or is there one after Sims 4?
range all the way to the right, even though I'm not even really in camera frame, which is really awesome. So now we are in the app, and I'm just going to show you some of the awesome things. So whenever you're in the live view mode, you guys can see all of your connection settings. You can see your connection speed. I'm very far away from my router. That's why my connection speed is so low. You're also going to have your light feature, alarm, events, auto night vision, screenshot, record, a whole bunch of stuff. And then you can see right here that you're able to further customize.
So I assume they're probably not going to be doing a Sims 5 anytime soon if they're still dropping expansions for Sims 4, right?
Or Google to show you this. And then you also have a bunch of different modes that is basically going to allow you to choose what type of security you want, and you can even further customize each one of those modes to tailor.
So that's basically like a great summation of Eufy is customization. Really, with the app you can do so many things with your Eufy products, even connect them to each other so that they work interconnectedly to really form a solid grid for your home security network, which I think is just fantastic. Now, the product that brings this to complete fruition is this next product, which is going to be the Eufy eHome security system that Nate is also going to cover. Let's see, Sims 5 was just Okay, you know something? I might actually have to get Sims 5 then, or at least if not for myself, for my girlfriend. But I want to try it. Let's see. As far as I know from what they said, they're not done with Sims 4 yet. Oh, okay. Okay. I might check, you know, if they come out with a new one that has like an updated graphics engine and stuff, I might actually have to check it out. I doubt I'd probably be buying it more for my girlfriend than for myself, but we can at least play it. Let's see, but who knows? They have disappointed the fan base. And who? Really? I have never heard anyone who played The Sims say something bad about The Sims. What did they do to disappoint the fan base? I know I had one friend who wanted to do the 100 baby challenge. I have no clue if you know what that is, but that was a very interesting stream for me to watch. Oh man, let's get into this next product.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Eufy Cam E. So today's video is just going to be a quick unboxing and seeing everything that comes with this, and just a brief overview of the Eufy Cam E. So Eufy is made by Anker, and I have always stood behind Anker products, and it just seems like the more and more as time goes by, Anker just continues to make amazing products. So this is part of their security line. You guys can see here that they advertise it as one charge on these cameras because they
Let's see. At the beginning of Sims 4, when they didn't add a whole bunch of features that they should have, they did add it later, but they were not happy that it was all. I can understand that for sure. I can understand that for sure.
And honestly, just the packaging on this feels really nice. This does have two-way audio as well as night vision. You're also able to remotely monitor this from the app that you will be shown.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip
on the
just
full
a
review.
little bit. About right here sounds good.
Lastly, right in here, this is probably going to be our accessories box, so I'll go ahead and pull that out. And you guys can see that you have all of your mounting hardware, and those are those magnetic ball mounts that I was telling you guys about before. And we are not done with the unboxing. So on the inside, you're going to have basically what is your home base that's going to allow these to connect to the internet. So your cameras right here.
See, I have No Man's Sky, but I did hear a lot about that. I've never actually played it. I have a bunch of games where that's the case, where I have it and I've never played it. But yeah, it's always a little disappointing when game devs do that. You know, it just kind of lets the fan base down just a little bit. I have been lucky to where I haven't had any issues with that for many games that I've played, really. I think like I had like a little hiccup with Warframe and DE, the company that makes them, like halfway through, but I've also been playing that game since 2012, so it's been like a decade. So like now I'm used to the idiosyncrasies of DE and them saying stuff and then taking like 2 years to implement them. So I'm kind of used to it now, but I don't think I've ever had a game just flat out disappoint me. No Man's Sky now is one of the best games ever. It is 1,000% improved. Well, I might have to check it out at some point.
Here, they're going to connect to this while this is connected to the internet. So you guys can see very simple design on this. This isn't something that you guys are going to mess with a lot, just only during initial setup. You guys can see you have Ethernet port at the bottom, a micro SD port right there. You have IQ charging, your power input. You look at the top right here, you guys can see that you have a sync button. And then the last box on the inside is going to have all of your power adapters that are also matching the color of the entire system, which is white. So as you guys can see right here, this is a very legit setup. Anker just doesn't make bad products, so I'm super excited to test out the Eufy Cam E. So be sure to stay tuned for my full review on the Eufy Cam E. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right. Well, as you can see, I was really hoping that he would have it set up, but it looks like he doesn't have it set up just yet. But as you can see, it's again, as he kind of said it, Anker and Eufy, they just don't miss. They really don't miss. They hit on target every time with all the products that they make, and it's just something that's very refreshing and very cool to see. Now, this next product that we have is for those of you who are interested, is a really awesome PS5 bundle that features one of my favorite series of games, Horizon Zero Dawn. This is Horizon Forbidden West bundle, though. I sadly, it's a PlayStation exclusive, so I can't get to enjoy the amazing game, but I really did enjoy Horizon Zero Dawn, the first game, and I've heard nothing but great things about Horizon Forbidden West, and so definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a really awesome gaming console. We'll go ahead and jump into it. Let's see, but I get what you're saying about having games that you haven't played. I have 920 games on Steam. I think I have nowhere near that close. I think I'm at like 300, but I also have stuff outside of Steam, like with Epic Games, Blizzard, Origin. I think last time I did a check, currently on my actual machine, I have like I think it's 8. I can pull up my file explorer. I have 8.2 terabytes of games, and I guarantee you I only play 3 different games. Yeah, I'm the same way. The Humble Bundle games, yeah, exactly. I know, trust me, I know. I really do need to go through and just remove some of the games, because there's no reason for me to have 8 terabytes of games and play 3, you know.
That is something I really like about the PS5 is there's a mic mute button directly on the controller, because it has a mic in the controller too. So when you have a headset that doesn't have a mute button on the headset, instead of having to inconveniently open up a menu in the PlayStation 4 like you used to mute, you could simply press the mute button on the controller and mute your mic, which is a really nice feature.
Some of them I redeem, some of them I save as like random giveaways for my stream too, so I understand that also.
I've been meaning to talk about the DualSense Controller, and the best way...
Speaking of which, I need to, next time I get some extra money, I need to go ahead and donate some more, give some more subs to the Dragon Blogger Twitch channel so I can steal some of your AAA titles.
to show off the DualSense Controller, of course, is the Astro Playroom, which takes you through its features.
You know, it's funny. Every time I've gifted 5 or more subs, I have always gotten a really good title. Like when I got Yakuza 0, I was so happy. I love that game.
This is probably the single most thing that impressed me about the PS5 so far, besides the fact that it is 4K, it's much faster, the SSD is good, but the controller is really what is just incredible to me. So I know I can't really translate how the vibrations feel, but these adaptive triggers, the fact that it's responsive to how hard you press, right?
Oh, see, I've never heard of Fanatical. Are they as good as Humble Bundle?
In the PlayStation 4, it wasn't like this. I literally can tap it ever so slightly, and it measures every degree of like pressure, and then it could create force feedback.
And yeah, this is a really good, like, this is really good quality to say it's from the PS5 itself. Let's see, not a monthly bundle, they just have bundle deals all the time. Oh, okay, I might have to check them out. I've never heard of them before, actually.
Incredible amounts of force feedback that vibrates just that side of the controller without vibrating the other side of the controller. It's hard for me to describe, but my whole
That's really cool. This PS5 has some really cool features. We're gonna skip ahead just a little bit.
could do with that. It's crazy. I could do my little signature. It's pretty trippy. Seriously, it's really cool to have this. And the fact that it registers both fingers, vastly superior to the PS4.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing that sold me on Humble Bundle was the fact of the charity donations. That's why I really got into Humble Bundle.
Touchpad. Motion sensor. Another thing impresses me. I tilt my controller this way, I feel things falling inside my controller to the right. Literally, the left side of the controller, they both feel even, and I feel things falling. It's almost like there's marbles inside the controller.
So that's something that's really cool. As you can see, this the features of the PS5 highly outdo the PS4 and any other PlayStation model that came before it. Now, what's really cool about this bundle is that it comes with Forbidden West, but if you already have a PS5 and you want to get Horizon Forbidden West, you can get it on its own, and we actually have that in the carousel too. And I think Justin is going to show us some gameplay for the actual game. I'm sad that I can't play this game, but it looks amazing. I absolutely love the Horizon Zero Dawn series, so let's go ahead and check out some gameplay.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 Forbidden West is simply a beautiful game. The landscapes are amazing, the detail, the graphics, the level of detail on Aloy as she runs around the environment.
Okay, Justin, without spoiling too much, where does this pick up from the first game? Can you tell me that? I'm never gonna be able to play this. I'm never gonna get a console. Like, I'm never gonna get to play this unless they bring it to PC.
There's just so much scope, and there's nothing like rappelling down these huge environments which have incredible height, scale, and depth. You could scale up mountains with such incredible depth here. And seriously, the way it takes advantage of the DualSense controllers with the vibration, the shock.
Picks up right after the first game, pretty much ignores the expansion Frozen Wilds. You know, I forgot I haven't played the Frozen Wilds yet, actually. I'm gonna have to do that. I completely forgot that Frozen Wilds existed. Okay. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I need to put that on my list to play, because I absolutely love this game, and now that I remember that there's an expansion that I have, I'm gonna go back and play that.
And the sound coming out of the controller is just something.
Oh, you play it before you beat the game. It's like an area you complete before closing out the first game. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing oh, that's where I have my game. I wouldn't mind doing it again, honestly. I would just play the whole game again. I've just never done the Frozen Wilds.
It's just something to behold, and I can.
But when I played this game, it was probably one of the most beautiful games that I've ever played. What I loved most about it was the fact that it was like a post-apocalyptic world where people are using primitive weapons and stuff, but there's still like machines and stuff running around. So I really loved the aesthetic of this game.
Never get enough about rappelling down to go hunt the monsters. Now, speaking of hunting, like
yes, Nier Automata. I haven't played the latest Nier Automata, but I swear to God, 2B was probably my first video game crush.
your normal open world RPG type game, you collect all sorts of skills. You determine if you want to be a stealth hunter or do you want to be a melee hunter. In this case, I'm going after some of these robots here with some stealth skills. You basically increase your stealth skills, lure them up.
See, I'm very much not a stealth player. I'm gonna run up and try to melee them to death.
Silent strike them.
Yes, that's one thing that I've always loved about the Nier series.
Get back into the shadows, bring on the next ones. You have all sorts of elements you can equip on your arrows, from acid to fire to ice. Incredibly stunning game, never gets old. Attack.
So yeah, he absolutely, I can vouch for him when he says there's just so much in this game, you never get tired of it. Like I said, I just remembered that I have an expansion for it, and I'm willing to go play this whole game over again because that's how much fun it is. It has a lot of replay value. It's something that you never get tired of because it's just a very well made game that looks absolutely amazing. The engine that runs it is just, it's beautiful. The grass and the plains and stuff are very lifelike. They move really well. Like they move with the wind and stuff, the river and the current. Everything is just beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, see, that's how I am. You know, it's funny. That's how I always play, because another series that I love is the Assassin's Creed series. And that's what I used to do. Like, I used to fail missions so hard because like I get so frustrated trying to sneak behind stuff, and then I get spotted, and then you gotta start all the way over again. So I was just like, I'm gonna run up and just kill him because I can't do this. Like, my brain cannot sit here and be patient in a video game. Like, I have to be patient in real life. You expect me to be patient in a video game? That's not how it's gonna work. Oh man. Oh, so this next product is a really awesome patio umbrella for the outside. I think this is my only Deer product for the night too. I don't get to cover her products too often, but she's a really bubbly personality, so I'm really excited to see her set up this really awesome large shade umbrella. While the first part of this video is playing though, real quick, I'm gonna run to the restroom because I've been hydrating and I've been hydrating and not dehydrating, and so now I need to use the restroom. But I will be back really shortly, taking about 30 seconds while this video is playing, so please enjoy.
Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry if it's a little bit darker out. It's been raining on and off for the past couple of days, and this is the chance that we got to film this. So I was jumping on it while we can. So I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome outdoor umbrella here. It's a large umbrella, so this is actually one of the kinds that will hang over. If you look right behind you, we have one of the traditional style that just sits in the stand right underneath. This one's really nice because you don't have to have it like in the middle of your table. It will hang over your table if you so wish. We chose to put it over the fire pit, obviously not when the fire is going, but because, you know, we're not using the fire pit all the time and it's nice to have shade. So, This bad boy is super easy to set up. There are only 4 screws that you have to install. All of those are located right down there in these panels. Everything else is essentially put together other than just slipping some poles in one another, but it was super easy to set up. Took about like 20-25 minutes to set up the whole thing, and that includes filling these bases with water. These bases are filled
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It is 14 liters of water, or you can fill it with sand. We would honestly prefer to fill ours with sand, but
Yeah, and that's something that I was just about to say too. I was about to pause the video and mention that. I definitely prefer mine to have sand, just because it's a lot harder for sand to leak out than water would. Even if you never know what might happen if something blows it over and tilts at an angle, all the water is out of it. Now you got to go fill it back up and stuff like that. And so yeah, sand is definitely always a safe way, but I know sand's not as readily available as water is, and so it just depends on what you're able to get to. But we're just gonna skip to where it's finally set up and she expands it so you guys can see. I have one that's really similar to this, but that I got from my grandma, or that my grandma uses rather. But when I got her the pergola, this one was quickly
or if
replaced.
it's over a table, anything like that, and then you're just going to crank it.
But it's very similar to this one.
Oh, there we go. And it'll open.
You crank that soldier boy. You crank that soldier boy. Or
Isn't that
crank
cute
that
about
umbrella
little
boy.
Little more.
I know.
Crank it. Crank
There
it.
we go.
Crank it.
There we go. The nice part about an umbrella like this is it does take up a little less room than like the traditional umbrella that we have over there. It's super nice because you don't have the pole in the middle of the umbrella, so you don't have to worry about that. It can just hang over you while you guys are all chilling.
Oh, also, Wiley, I see you in the chat on Twitch. Welcome to the stream, man. How you
Keep
doing?
you safe from the sun, all that good stuff. This is super nice if you live in an area that has a lot of sun and you're looking for something super classy to add to your patio. This is super nice. My parents have an umbrella like this, so I'm super excited that we got one as well.
See, she understands. These things are absolutely fantastic, though. They're a great way to have a really awesome shaded area on the outside, especially if you have a patio that has space for it. It's really nice for if you're doing small little get-togethers, kickbacks outside. Maybe you're doing like a barbecue or something. It's just really nice. I would not recommend keeping it over your fireplace if you're using the fireplace, because it will catch a lot of smoke and it could possibly catch on fire too. So you gotta be careful about your placement for it. But outside of that, it's just a really amazing, nice little deal to have. And so if you are outside and wanting something for your patio, it's definitely worth checking out. Let's see. Well, time for me to go see if I can help my kid. I hate homework time. I'll be back hopefully. Well, I hope she accepts your help. If she doesn't, we will be here if you want to come back and chill with us. But otherwise, go enjoy your time with your daughter, Miss Katie, and we'll be here if you come back. Moving on to our next product, though. We have a really nice dumbbell set. I really need to get me a dumbbell set like this too. Merle does a fantastic job at showcasing this. It's very simple, very easy to use. Anyone can use it, and it's just going to be a really nice addition, especially if you want to do some small, reps in your home, especially if you have a home gym or, something like that. Or even if you're wanting to start to have a home gym, this is a nice little product to have to get started with stuff like that.
Today we have the Life Pro dumbbell set.
So outside of this, they do come with a nice little guide to show you some exercises that you can do with them. But it's going to be dependent on what you want specifically out of the dumbbell set. Ooh, excuse me. I have hiccups. I've had hiccups really bad for like the past 2 days. It just comes really randomly and goes. But super easy to use. So we'll just skip right into the nitty gritty of it.
About 5 pounds. Let's go ahead and mix that up to 25 pounds, all the way up to 55, picking up the full stack.
Oh, welcome back,
5
by
on
things.
each side, which makes a lot of weight. Now, one of the things I love about this is the way they have the plates that get picked up. So the slider moves back and forth. It affects both sets of weights on both sides because of this slider, which you can see on the other side as well, which very firmly picks up the desired weight. Keeps it from rattling around, moving too much, makes it real comfortable to use. I'm going to go ahead and
let's go, Merle!
This over to, 35 pounds because, well, I'm not a boss. And as you can see, it doesn't move around, it doesn't shake, it doesn't rattle.
Merle, big strong man.
And Let's go ahead and put a little on the other side. And my left arm's a little bit weaker, so let's lower the weight just a little bit. And it's that fast to lower the weight.
So as you can see, it's a really super easy dumbbell set to use, and you can set it to whatever weight is going to be most comfortable for you to get the best workout, get the, the most reps in, whatever you're able to comfortable with. And when you want to start moving up, you have the ability to move up. It's really cool. You can go, as low as 5 or as high as 55 pounds. And so it's great for anyone who's a beginner who just wants to do some small workouts at home without having to go to a gym. You can do it from the comfort of your home, and you can look as ugly or as tired as you want to. I know some people are very self-conscious when they go to the gyms, and so when you have the ability to just have something like this in your own home, you don't have to worry about how you look, how you present yourself, because you're in the comfort of your own home, able to get your own workout in, and it's going to be you're probably going to get a better workout, because all the energy that you would be spent on worrying about how people are perceiving you, you can just channel all that energy into having the best workout for yourself, which is just an amazing weight taken off your shoulders, essentially, especially if you are that type who is self-conscious. I know sometimes, especially when it comes to like running, I can be very self-conscious about people who are looking at me or people who might see me. And so, when you can do that from the comfort of your home, it's less taxing on you, which is more energy that you can put into the actual workout. Now, the next set of products that we have to show you we have a nice little triple threat, or actually, is it two or no? It's just gonna be 2, not 3, my bad. So a nice little back-to-back threat from Aster with some really awesome comfier products. The first is going to be a head massager, and the second one is going to be a really awesome massage mat too. And they make a lot of really cool products. If these two products don't interest you, you can also check the storefront and see some of the other stuff. I know she did a shiatsu massage pad that you can put basically on any chair, any sitting place to use, that basically gives you a shiatsu quality massage wherever you are. But this first product that we're going to show you is a really awesome head massager that has a really nice charging dock that you can use, and it's also safe to use in the bath or shower.
This is the Comfier cordless head massager. This massager was designed to imitate the human hand, and it can be used to scratch or massage your scalp, back, and other parts of your body.
We're going to skip just a little bit to where you can see the design and the stand for it.
Awesome because it allows you to massage your scalp in the shower, which is really healthy for promoting blood circulation and helping your hair to be more healthy. It's super easy to operate. It has a silicone button that is a one-step control system. It's easy to press onto it because of its size, as well as it is also part of that waterproof design, so that way you can take it in the tub or shower and not have to worry about it being damaged. What's awesome is that this scalp massager has 4 massage heads with 21 individual nodes, and it can rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise to fit your preference and to release any tension.
Sometimes I wonder if I got a product like this, if I put it in my fro, how it would react with my fro. I'm worried it would get tangled or tangle up my hair or something like that. But as you can see, it's really cool. It has a bunch of different settings. It comes with a really nice stand that you can use to recharge it. And of course, it's going to provide a lot of relaxation and comfort to your head if you're, having a headache or just having a rough day, or you just want to promote some really healthy scalp, what's the word I'm looking for? Scalp routines. And so definitely worth checking out. Now, Comfier also does an amazing job on their really awesome massage mat, which provides a awesome neck pillow and a lot of points in your body that it can focus on to provide you some really comfortable relaxation. Whether you want to use it in a bed or on a couch or on the floor, wherever you go, you can get a really nice massage mat that's going to provide full body heating and massaging power.
This is the full an auto shut off feature, which just makes it safe in case you fall asleep on it. One of my favorite things about this massage mat is the shiatsu neck massager. I really appreciate that they made it removable, so you can choose to use it as a pillow without the mat if you choose to, but it also does allow you to use this pillow on different areas of your body, such as your back, leg, feet, and just anywhere that you would want a more intense massage. The pillow itself does have a removable flap that will flap over the pillow itself, so if it's too intense of a massage, you can use that as a way to create a barrier, extra padding to reduce some of
Skip just a little bit farther so we can see some of the features, and we'll actually see Aster get to use
different
it.
parts of your body. So if you need more of an intense massage, it's definitely good that you can detach it and use that. I do appreciate that you can heat up both the neck and the body, and for me, I personally like heating pads, so having this as something to lay on, whether it's cold or you have back pain, it's a really great option. With that, the materials are also really comfortable. It's enjoyable to lay on, and the pillow is super plush and cozy. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
So yeah, Aster did an amazing job at covering both of those really awesome comfier products. Whether you're looking for something to focus specifically on your scalp and head, or you want something to focus on a more general sense, your whole body, provide really nice heating and massage comfort. Both of these products have got you covered on those aspects. And like I said, if those two products don't really interest you, you can always check out their Stormfront page, because they have a lot of high quality massage products that you can choose from. Pick whichever is going to be best for your needs and your comfort. Now, James here gets to cover this really cool product. It's a Oliver James leg massager. I thought it was really cool that, it's James getting to do an Oliver James product. It's Oliver him, And so it's a really awesome, cool leg compression massager with heat. They look really comfortable too. And so we'll get right into these and let James do his thing.
James here, and today we're going to take a quick look at a new piece, guys. But I'm going to tell you guys, this can fit up to a leg about 24 inches round, so it should fit pretty much anybody. Now, guys, we're going to put these on. Now, remember, you got hoses connected to you, so
and I just love how soft that padding looks too.
we're going to grab the controller. So we have the controller, we have the leg strapped up, controller, plug it in down here, just like that, right? Turn power on. We're on mode 1, heat is on, intensity is on 1. I can feel this airing up just quite well, and I'm going to go into mode 2, and I'm going to pull intensity all the way up. Wow. Man, you can feel that great. This Oliver and James product actually feels really good, and I love the fabric feeling. Some of them are actually, some feel not as soft as this. This is actually pretty soft.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too, and that's a really good selling point for these, because a lot of, I've done 2 products like this, and they're not uncomfortable, but they're not soft, and so having this really cool, set of leg massagers that are soft, do provide a really amazing compression leg massaging experience, and have the heat, make it a really awesome product to have, and is great for people who want to promote healthy leg circulation. Maybe you've got varicose vein problems, or maybe you're like me where you are susceptible to diabetic nerve pain, and having a really awesome foot massager to help alleviate some of that pain is just going to be amazing. Now, staying on the trend of basically massage products, Aster is going to cover 2 more really cool massage products for us. The first of which being the Life Pro hand massager, and anyone who plays games or is at a computer for a long time and who has a hand massager knows that these things are basically a godsend and are really great for not only warming up to maybe get to playing games or using your computer, but also good for cooling down when you want to just relax your hand after an intense session at a keyboard.
This is the Life Pro hand massager. It has 6 modes and 6 intensity levels, as well as 2 vibration options, a carrying bag, and can last 2 to 4 hours on a single charge. I love that this massager heats up as well as applies a good amount of compression to my hands and wrist, as well as it does come with 2 sensory squishy toys to help exercise your hands. This massager helps relax your hands and improve blood circulation and boost blood flow. In doing so, it helps reduce finger, wrist, and hand pain, and reduces inflammation. With its cordless design, it definitely makes it more portable, and when it needs to be charged, it can simply be plugged in. Overall, this massager surpassed my expectations and I was really impressed. I love that it allows for different intensity modes and levels because this allows the user to adjust it to their hand sensitivity and their specific needs. Me being someone who uses the computer a lot, I definitely appreciated that I could increase the settings, but also the fact that I could share it with family members who have more sensitive and delicate hands.
So as you can see, just a really amazing and awesome hand massager to use. Like I said, it's really good if you're going to be using your hands a lot for a computer, for gaming or something. It's just really cool to warm them up, really cool to cool them down, and just provide relaxation. Now, she also covers a really awesome, cool foot massage roller, keeping with the theme of massage products for the moment. And I've never seen a foot roller massager like this, and I was really curious to see how this is going to come out. But it's really awesome. Help relieve your pain that you may have in your heel and arch. And so we'll just jump straight into that one. Is there video or is there sound? It doesn't seem like there's sound to the video. I don't have anything muted. Hold on, let me check the... Let's see. Is it just is it me or is it the link? Let's see if it's the link. Oh yeah, the video just doesn't have sound. Justin, do you see this? I don't know if you've noticed that, but the video link for this specific video just has no sound. So I'm gonna have to kind of let me pull up the page for it so I can kind of talk with it. So basically what you're seeing right here is how you actually use it. It's got a nice no grip pad that she's showing right here, so that when you place it and put your foot on top of it, essentially, it's not going to go anywhere. But it has those different little knobs and grooves that you can use to relieve, pain in both of your feet. It is for both feet. It features 2 different types of acupressure nubs and 5 rows. The arch design mirrors the natural curvature of the feet for increased comfort against foot pain, plantar fasciitis relief, neuropathy, and heel pain. So you can see that's basically Aster right here using it too. But basically it provides some acute acupressure therapy for your feet. It helps boost circulation, and not only that, but the actual product itself is made from durable wood. The sturdy foot roller massager is made from sustainable wood and features non-slip strips that she showed earlier at the bottom that prevent the foot massager from flipping over and basically helps protect your floor. And so it's just a really unique massager to have. I'm sorry that the video doesn't have any sound. I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if that's an Amazon issue or if it was uploaded. I don't know if Justin is here right now, but I'm gonna slide Justin a DM real quick. Just have to get that taken care of so someone knows about it. But while we're having a small break, a small little break here, I'm gonna go ahead and post a. The video that I just. It's okay. The video that I just played for Aster's foot massage roller has no audio. Like, I checked the actual link that's in the sheet that we have. I sent you a link to it, but I don't think whenever I play it, it just doesn't have any sound. It's just literally video, no audio. I sent you a link in the DM just so you could check it out to make sure it's not an issue on my end, because I tried playing it through the browser and I tried playing it through the browser source and through the browser, and neither version had any sound. But like I said, while we're taking a small break, I'm gonna go ahead and post the current giveaways that we have going on, just in case anyone hasn't entered yet. So the first giveaway that we have ending the soonest in 4 days is going to be for the ObsBot Me AI tracking webcam. You enter for a chance to win that by going to www.dragonblogger.com/winmeet, WINMEET. Then there is a chance to win a $100 gift card to Amazon or $100 on PayPal. That ends the 29th of this month, and that is at .com/wingc, WINGC. Then there's also a giveaway for the WeMax Go portable projector that ends on November the 5th. and that is at .com/winwemax, WINWEMAX. And the last giveaway that we have ending November the 12th is for the really awesome Holy Stone 720G, which features a 2-axis gimbal 4K webcam. It's an absolutely amazing drone. I love Holy Stone drones, and to enter for a chance to win that, you go to .com/win4K drone. That's WIN, the number 4, the letter K, DRONE. And that is our current giveaways that we have going on. Now, next we got some back-to-back Rest Cloud products that I covered, starting with a really awesome cervical traction device that is just absolutely fantastic for helping relieve, some consistent pain that you may be having in your neck. This is really great for if you just happen to have a really bad night where you sleep the wrong way and want to help get one of those cricks out of your neck. This thing is perfect for that.
So this product right here is my Rest Cloud neck and shoulder relaxer. It's a cervical traction device for TMG pain relief and cervical spine alignment. It's really easy to use, and it can relieve neck pain in just 10 minutes. It can be used as an ordinary pillow all night long, and normally you'll need about 1 to 3 days to adapt to this pillow, but it's made of a dense and soft foam design that provides sturdy, lightweight, and a comfortable base. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out and let my girlfriend use it, and basically kind of show you how it looks and how it works. It behind your neck, what she does.
Also, look at Mulder. Look at this big chunk. He's a big chunk of a cat.
It behind your neck, what she does, and then it wants
Hey,
you to
thick!
put your hands basically under some kind of, like flat surface, and basically push your head back, and that's basically how you use it to work out. She did mention that there was some slight discomfort at first, but it kind of got better the more she used it, and the device does specify that it takes about 1 to 3 days to get used to it. So if you're looking for something that you can use to help basically support your neck and shoulders and help relieve stress, definitely check this out.
So as you can see, just a really awesome, nice device to have by Rest Cloud to basically relieve neck pain that you may be having. I really love Rest Cloud products, and this next one is definitely, among them too. It's a really awesome lumbar support pillow that you can use not only in your bed, but I also had great success with using this pillow while I was sitting in my chair also. And so regardless of where you use it, it's just some great support to have for your lower back.
Rest Cloud does it again.
What's also really cool too, and I'm going to mention in the video, is that you can wash this too. You just got to make sure that you remove the memory foam pad out of it first before you wash it.
With an absolutely amazing adjustable lumbar support pillow. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It is super soft and comfortable to the touch. I absolutely love this thing. So let me tell you some cool features about it. So what's really cool about it is that the material is bamboo memory foam, which is just absolutely amazing for getting, contoured and shaped to the size of your body or the shape of your body, and it just makes it absolutely amazing. The fabric is made of like a health skin friendly fabric that's just really comfortable and really soft too, honestly. The one thing that I love about this pillow more than anything is just how soft and how squishy and nice it is. Now let it be explained that the pillowcase itself is washable, but the memory foam pad inside is not, and luckily they include a little zipper here that you can use to just simply unzip and pull the memory foam out, and then go ahead and wash the case itself, because you don't want to wash the memory foam, because that could end up messing it up.
And so, I mean, basically it's pretty straightforward. It's just a really comfortable pillow to have that gives you really good lumbar support. You can use this whether you're laying on your back, laying on your side, or sitting in a chair, and it's going to provide absolute amazing comfort for your lower back to either help restore your back to its former glory or prevent it from getting in a damaged state. Now, to finish off our little Rest Cloud trifecta of products, we have their really awesome back stretcher, which has a very unique kind of shell design. It looks like something straight out of SpongeBob in my opinion, but it's definitely worth checking out. It's an absolutely fantastic back relief device too, and all of these products are absolutely fantastic when it comes to maintaining back, neck, and shoulder health, and so it's always worth checking out because they're just absolutely fantastic.
So this is the amazing Rest Cloud
So I'm going to skip the beginning part and show you just where my girlfriend actually demonstrates it, because she's going to, you see, as you can see, there's that little piece up there in the top right that fits into the opening of the shell. And I'm going to explain how the levels with it work based on how you position the actual device when it's on your back.
How it works. So my girlfriend has the lumbar back massager here, and basically it's got 4 levels. When the wider part is pointing towards your feet, that's going to be the lower option, and when it's pointing towards your head, that's going to be the higher option. So starting at the 4th level, the lowest is going to be this orientation here. Then we're going to go to the 3rd level. Then when she puts this in here, that's going to be the 2nd highest level. And then when you point towards your head with that little device in there, this is the 4th highest level. So she's going to pick her level of comfort, put it on her lower back, and then basically just kind of stretch out and see how it feels. So this is going to be the 3rd level for her. And right now she has it in the arch of her back, as you can see it, and she's just kind of stretching her arms out and getting her stretch in to help support and strengthen her lower back. So we're going to do this for a couple of days and basically hope that we see a result in our back pain, because both of us have lower back pain. So we absolutely love
And then Obi comes to say hello.
this Rest Cloud lumbar back stretcher.
And I will say it took about 3 or 4 days for us to notice a change, a visible change. Well, not, I wouldn't say visible, but feel a change. But once those days were up, I mean, like my sleep was better, my mood was better. It was just a really great device to have for that lower back pain relief too, and especially with the different settings that you have, from changing the orientation and adding that little piece that fits in between the shell opening. It's just a fantastic product to have that is really great at promoting a healthy back. Now, this next product set is one that you know, like I say, it's one of those products you get and you're like, "Oh, well, this is a nice little product." And then you absolutely just fall in love with it. This is how I felt about the Benici complete acrylic paint set, which is the next product that we have to show you on the carousel.
Hey everybody, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you something really awesome. This is the Benici acrylic paint set. It comes with 24 paints, a really nice little spatula that you can use for mixing and distributing your paint, a nice little sponge, and then of course a set of high quality brushes. Is a set of 12, and these are great for watercolor oil or acrylic paints like what we have here. Now what I really love is that it comes with a nice assortment of different colors, and I love that they're in order of the color spectrum too. So just to list off the colors that we have white, lemon, yellow, ochre, misty rose, orange, vermilion, scarlet, crimson, phthalo, which I've never even heard of, but I like it. Blue is my favorite color, so I love this shade. Ultramarine.
Always repping Blue Squad. Anytime I see the color blue, I'm always like, yeah, that's my favorite color. I love blue.
Green, cobalt.
And you know what's really funny? Blue is my favorite color, but not my favorite lightsaber color. Like, it's I don't know how that works, but you know.
Which is my favorite shade of blue. Cerulean emerald, sap green, viridian, hookers, lavender.
That one threw me for. I was like, there's a shade of green called hookers. I know a couple of uncles who might like this one.
Burnt sienna, raw sienna, burnt umber, raw umber, gray, and black. So you have a plethora of colors to use, a really nice set of brushes to use them with, and a nice spatula and sponge that come with it. All that comes in like this great nice packaging, and everything is super high quality and really easy to use. So if you're looking for a very comprehensive set to have, whether you're a beginner or an expert, this is definitely one that you can check out and trust and know is going to give you the absolute highest quality of materials and supplies that you may need.
So yeah, just an overall amazing set. Like I said, basically, regardless of whether you're a beginner nub or you're a professional, it's just a really nice acrylic paint set to have that covers all sorts of colors in the spec. Shades I've never even heard of. There was a shade of green I never heard of. You know, just different shades that basically give you the ability to do whatever you want when it comes to, you know, getting just those perfect colors right for whatever you may be wanting to paint. Comes with those a really awesome array of brushes to use, a really nice spatula, and a really nice sponge, all packaged up really nicely. And so I can't say a single bad thing about that that product at all. It's just a fantastic paint set to have. Really great for beginners, but definitely usable by people who are experts. Now, the next product that we're going to run by always brings a smile to my face because it's so funny getting to see Al do products like this. But it's a really awesome my first vet kit, and essentially we get to see Al messing around with some with some kids toys. I feel like it's expected to see me with kids toys, but whenever I see Al do a kids toys, it's just the funniest thing to me. So we'll jump straight into that.
Here we have my first little vet kit, and it is by, I'm probably going to slaughter this, Prextix. Looks like it's all soft.
And Prextex makes really good like stuff. Like I have some Prextex products. They make a really nice set that's really awesome for people who love like polar animals that I really love. And so their stuff is super soft too. That's one thing that I want to mention. Like I'm talking like bedsure level soft.
So be good for younger kids, that's for sure. See what we get in here. That's really soft material.
Yep.
Like a microfiber. Looks like it zips up to hold everything. You get a cute little doggy. Looks like a cute little kitten. These are all really soft. Everything feels like it's microfiber.
Yeah, and that was something. It's funny that he mentions it twice too, because like that was what I was thinking when I was like, this is really soft. This is just really soft.
A soft little play syringe to medicate your pets.
It's so funny because this is a kid set, and it's like he's reviewing it like it's an actual thing. It's just hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
And a nice, soft to the touch stethoscope. Surely they can put more stuff in there. Everything seems to be really, really soft. You don't have to worry about your kids hurting themselves on it. Maybe if your little kid is a chewer, you might have some problems with the zipper, but I don't think that'll be much of an issue at all. Seems to be very well made. Stitching's really nice. Might hold up.
So just a really amazing, nice little toy set to have for your little kid or someone in your life that would enjoy, the practice veterinarian set. It's just always funny. It brings a smile to my face to see Al review products like this, because he did another one that was similar to this with like a puppy that had one of those like no chew or no scratch cones too, and it came with like he named it and everything. So it was really awesome to see. But Al also does the next product, which is the Bigfoot beard balm, which is really great for anyone who has a beard. He talks about the smell of it and everything, and so we're just gonna jump straight from this one to that one because we've got a double Al feature tonight. And so definitely if you have a beard, this product is definitely worth checking out.
I have actually been using this for a couple days, but it comes in this little cellophane package. You get two of these. They are some Bigfoot beard balm, 2.3 ounces a jar. This one hasn't been opened. Gives you some instructions on here. It has a very pleasant citrus scent to it. I have been using it. The directions recommend putting it on with your beard damp. It does work better that way. Your beard is softer after you put this on when it's been damp. But you can put this on after your beard is completely dry, and it seems to work pretty good. It says here, tame the wild. Well, my beard gets really wild. If I put this on, even if it's dry, it kind of keeps the fluff down, the straggling hairs, if you will. This stuff is not like a lot of balms. It's not super hard to get out. You just take a little.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too. Like the balms that I have are like bricks. Like I gotta like sit there with like a chisel or something, and I gotta like kind of chunk at it.
A little bit on your thumb here. That's how I scrape it out with my thumbnail. And I wipe it off, and you put some on your thumb. Massage this in your fingers, get your fingertips nice and coated in this. And you just massage the roots of your beard from the root to the tip of the hair, and it works really, really good. It holds all day long. It has a very pleasant citrusy smell to it. I kind of like it. It looks like it's really oily, but after it's in your beard, it gives it a nice sheen. It's not super oily or greasy or anything like that. It does a really good job. I really like this stuff. There we have it. Bigfoot beard balm in the 2.3 ounce jars. It's really cool that they actually gave it the jar the shape of Bigfoot's foot.
So yeah, that's something that's really cool. It's just a really awesome beer balm set to have, and I like the fact that it's really soft. It's really easy to get out of there and apply. And it's just something that, you know, you are not going to regret. I probably need to pick up some beard balm. I haven't used beard balm in a while. I just got my beard trimmed, and this is probably like the best time to start using stuff like that on it for beard health. You know, I'm finally happy that my beard has filled in fully. And you know, I probably should take better care of my facial hair, but I don't do a lot with it because I don't have a lot of it. So, maybe one day when I have a beard as nice as Al's. Now, these next products, guys, you know, it's been a while. Typically, okay, so let me preface with this. I run shoes into the ground. I will get like I want to say a solid, it's not as bad as it used to be, but a solid 40% of the shoes that I currently had, was wearing in high school, which at this point was almost a decade ago. So I will literally wear shoes until I cannot wear them anymore. Like, I don't throw away shoes until they are falling apart. And I was so happy to get these Nordiv 8 shoes because they are, of all the shoes I've ever had in my life, these are some of the most comfortable shoes that I've ever had. They are absolutely amazing in every aspect. And this is a brand that I hadn't heard of until, you know, Justin was like, you know, hey, pick some shoes, you know, let me know how they are. And I fell in love. These were the pair that I'm showing first, or not the first pair that I have. The second pair is the first pair that I got. But when I got the first pair, I was like, Justin, if this brand ever wants me to review anything for them, I will, because those boots are comfortable. I love them. And so when I was able to get these things are absolutely amazing. Now, currently you can get them for 30% off too. They're eligible for an extra 15% off in addition to the 15% clickable coupon that you have. So you can get them for 30% off. What's really awesome is that you can basically, the shoelaces, the way that they're really easy for you to go ahead and lace, because they kind of have the little drawstring thing, and you clamp them and tighten them to your preference. And the sole cushioning that they have is just absolutely elite. These things are just amazing. I've never fallen in love with shoes like I have until I got these, and they're sending me more. And so shout out Nordiv 8, because you guys' shoes are absolutely amazing. They have great anti-slip performance. They feel really good. They also give me that like extra 1.5 inches of height too, because of how thick the soles are. But I'm gonna stop gushing about them. I'm gonna let you guys watch the video and see exactly what I'm talking about. Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you my new Nordiv V8s. I love these shoes. They have all sorts of great shoes, from steel toe work boots to athletic shoes like I'm about to show you, as well as other stuff. You know, you can definitely find something that's going to fit your preference if you look at their storefront page. But these are absolutely fantastic, and they're blue, which is like my favorite color. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, these things are blue too. I love me some blue, and I love me blue shoes. I love these shoes so much. They have a really nice, sleek design. I love the fact that they don't have the traditional string to tie your shoes. You have just a simple. And this is what I was telling you about, like the quick lace right here. You simply just like pull it out to where, you know, your foot will slip in super easy and tighten it to your comfort.
Pulley, you just press this down and tighten it to whatever your comfort fit. And they look fantastic. I love the design. I love the feel of the material on the top, as well as the very thick sole that it comes with. So I'm going to put these on and then use them on my treadmill and let you guys know how they feel on my feet and how comfortable they are. So I'm outside and I've got my Nordiv 8s on, and these things are amazing. What I love most about them, in all honesty, is that they give me a little bit of extra height because the sole is so thick, but they feel so comfortable. Like I feel like really good in these. You know, I'm ready to test them out on the treadmill. I've walked around with them quite a bit. And these are perfect for like athletic shoes, trail walking, whatever you may be using it for. So I'm going to start this right now. I'm going to start my treadmill just on a quick 3-speed, just to kind of get like a casual pace going. And you know, they feel really nice. There's a lot of support.
So yeah, so this is just me walking. I actually cranked my treadmill up to 7 out of 10, just to see like if I would actually be able to do a rigorous workout in these. And absolutely yes. Oh, these shoes are so comfortable.
For my arch in the foot too. And I'm just gonna take this speed up real quick just to do some quick running to see how these things jog. And they feel so good. My foot is really comfortable, and I don't have to worry about, you know.
And let me tell you something, it was so hard to try to like talk and record. I was like, I have no clue how this is gonna sound, but I sure hope I don't sound like I'm losing a lung.
Any kind of issues or anything. It feels really good, and there's a lot of support for my foot. And so these things are just amazing. Like, I really do love them. They feel really good. They look amazing too. And so if you're in the mood for,
ooh, baby, my calves looking like hot fire in this video.
for some awesome new shoes, whether you're using them for athletic shoes, hiking, trail walking, these are definitely going to be the ones that you want to check out.
Just a super fantastic shoe, honestly. Nordiv 8, you guys are amazing. Please continue to send me more shoes. I will exclusively only wear your shoes if allowed. I'm really excited for the excuse me. I'm really excited for the new ones that they're sending me too. Can't wait for them to arrive so I can do videos on those also. Now, those were their running shoes. They also have a really cool a set of like trekking shoes. They're called the Polar Bears. Now what's really cool about the next ones is that, let me switch over to that in the app real quick, is that they also have a 10% coupon available for them on the page itself. So make sure you go check it out. They're currently discounted, but these are absolutely amazing because they have a lot of like ankle support. They look really good. Like, the design on these is absolutely fantastic. They're also waterproof and have a non-slip sole. And again, what I really like about these is because the sole is so thick and chunky, it gives you a little extra height too, but you know that they're going to be able to stand the test of time when it comes to like using them for prolonged periods of time, especially if you are like out trekking a lot, you know, if you're a nature guy, or even if you're just like using these as like work boots. They will definitely provide you the support and comfort that you need to succeed.
Hey guys, Nkda with Dragon Bloggers here to show you a product that I'm really excited about. These are the Nordiv V8 hiking sneakers, and so I got the Midnight, and I'm really excited to, oh my god, these things are beautiful. They look absolutely well made. I love the design of them. I love how comfy the insides feel already. I'm excited. I'm going to basically be trying these on and walking around in them to let you know basically how I feel about them. But these look amazing out the gate so far. I absolutely love the design of them and how nice they look. I love this thick sole that it has too. So I'm going to go ahead and try these on and let's see how they fit. So I've got my Nordiv 8s here, and I've got my...
This was before I got my rug and I changed my room around too.
Long
throwback
on to do a test. So I'm going to go ahead and slide my foot into these and go ahead and put them both on. Oh my god, they already feel so comfortable already. This is
and like, okay, so I wear a 10.5, and like most of the time, because like I could do 10.5 or 11 just depending on what the shoe is. Like if it's a dress shoe, I prefer a 11. But if it's like trekking shoes or like running shoes, I want a 10 and a half. But typically when I do 10 and a half, especially when it comes to boots, sometimes it's a little more snug. My foot slipped right like butter, and these things they're padded so nicely too.
So tighten them up a little bit.
So I don't want to bore you guys with simply tying my shoes, but basically I'll show them once I get them on.
And I love the fact that they have these thick soles. Also, they make me a little bit taller, which is never really bad, but they feel really good on my feet. They are really comfortable, as I've said before, and so they
I just like showing off my legs. Honestly, that's my selling point for these shoes. Is my legs look great in these shoes. Buy these shoes.
What I love most too is like basically on the lower part of my shin and the upper part of my ankles. It has a lot of extra padding too, which is really comfortable, especially if you're going to be using these on like long walks and stuff. And also I've noticed that like they're not too, I have a problem because I have a kind of a wide foot. Sometimes I have to get a size, like bigger or wide, but like these are the 10 and a halves, and these are my true shoe size. And they're not, too narrow for me, and that's what I love about these. But these things are absolutely great. They feel really comfortable. They've got a lot of support and a lot of padding too, and they just look really cool too. So if you're looking for a really awesome pair of hiking boots or just outdoor boots, these are definitely ones to check out.
Absolutely love those Nord 8s. They make some amazing shoes, and they have a wide variety of shoes, from slip-ons to running shoes to steel toe boots to work boot, whatever you may want for your foot and have some excellent comfort. Definitely worth checking out Nord 8s. They have made me a true fan. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've just fell in love with shoes. The last time I fell in love with shoes was the first time I got a pair of Sperry Topsiders, because I love those shoes. And when I got these Nord 8s, I definitely fell in love with them. So they won my heart. They absolutely won my heart. Now, next up, we're done with shoppable videos. Everything that I have to show you now is going to be a Star Wars product that I, of course, have on hand. So the first one, let me just switch my mic real quick. So the first one that I have is going to be this really awesome Bitty Boomer's Book of Boba Fett. Nice little kind of chibi style speakerphone. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I love this thing because, it has like the little, kind of accents on it, so you can see that it's kind of battle damaged armor. It's got the mythosaur on the side, which is the Mandalorian crest. It's also got a really nice jetpack, and as you can see, it's powered by USB-C. It also comes with a nice little lanyard that you can, use to put around your wrist if you want to. I kind of have a bigger hand, but it still fits just fine, so you can carry it around with you. But what's really awesome is the fact that it is a very powerful speaker. What's up, John? Actually, John, first off, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I'm doing great. How about yourself? I'm gonna need you to give me a number in about, as soon as I finish the next product after this one. I'm gonna need you to give me a number, okay? Just so stay tuned, please. I need you to be here. Also, what's up, Miss Danny? I see you in the Twitch chat. Welcome in, welcome in. So it's really easy to set up. All you have to do is hit this button. If it's flashing blue, that means it's connecting. Once it's solid blue, it will fully connect. So let me go ahead and go through my phone settings real quick so I can get it connected. I have my Bluetooth off. Where is it at? Bitty Boomer. And then it makes a little sound when it connects too. But as you can see, that light is solid now. And so I'm going to play some music and let you guys hear just how loud it is. Like, for such a small speaker, this thing packs a punch. It's got some really good bass too.
Your friend, you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look.
Give me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be.
And this is the max volume.
Wanna love me? Well then, baby, I have a taste. All the highs and the lows. No, you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you stick
So this thing really does pack a punch for how small it is. Like, there's a reason, like, I love the fact that it's called a bitty boomer because it's small, but it does pack a boom. Like, this thing is fantastic. And of course, it's one of my favorite characters from the Star Wars series. I absolutely love Boba Fett. And so getting this really awesome speaker is really cool. I super enjoy it. And so if you're looking for a small little speaker for yourself or someone you know who's a Star Wars fans, definitely check out Bitty Boomers. They also have more characters than just Boba Fett. I'm probably going to end up getting a couple more of these because they're just so cute. They're nice little things to put on my shelf. Like, I have a specific line of shelves dedicated to Boba Fett. And so being able to have this on there is just absolutely fantastic. Now, moving on to our next product, our second to last product, we have an amazing Boba Fett product. Let me go grab it real quick. And here it is. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm going to take off my headset real quick because I'm probably going to have to put this on. But as you can see, the battle scarring on this thing is fantastic. The detail is absolutely amazing. One of my favorite parts about it is that if you press this button right here, the thing comes down and it turns on a light that flashes. But what's also cool is that it has this really cool like display too. So if I slide this little part, if I can get my fingernail to grip it. I cut my fingernails recently. Hold on one second. Let me get this thing off. There we go. And it has a really cool effect that looks absolutely amazing. I love how this thing, I'm going to take off my glasses so I can put this on. Whew. And all of a sudden, I'm Nkda Fett. I love this thing though. You know, honestly, like, I have the Mandalorian helmet, and the Mandalorian helmet doesn't fit me like this one does. The Vader one behind me fits me really well. I kind of have a big head, you know, so I can't be upset when helmets like this don't fit me. But this one fits me with space to spare too, and that's one thing that I love about it. And also, it's very simple. I mean, like, it only takes one AAA battery to be able to use this light. And you don't have to do anything. There's like no button you have to press. The other ones there's like a button you have to press too. And so it just makes it kind of, it doesn't make it hard to use, but like, it's not nearly as simple as the Boba Fett helmet is. Like, the only thing I ever have to worry about pressing is this. And that's what turns on the light once it's in the down position. Once it's up, you don't have to worry about turning it off or forgetting it because it automatically turns off once it's in the upright position. But I love the details. Like, I love the fact that it has the dent right here. And so, it's definitely true to life to Boba Fett's helmet. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's probably like no, it's not my favorite helmet that I have, but, it's definitely, one of the best that I have. For sure. I love the attention to detail and how easy it is to, you know, actually it probably is safe to say that it is my favorite helmet. I love the Vader helmet, but the thing about the Vader helmet is that it takes too much time to put on because you got to put on a neck brace, then you got to put on the top part, then you got to clamp on the top part to the bottom part, and then even then it's still a little tight on my head because, like I said, I got a big old head. And so the Boba Fett helmet is the one that fits me the best, and that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. But it's still a great buy and a fantastic product. All right, so the next product that I have is a book. It is the Imperial Commando 501st. I'm going to be doing a reading from it. Hold on, let me just give me 1 second. And John, if you're still there, can you pick a page for me to start on? If you can hear the sound of my voice. If I don't hear anything from you in about, let's say like a minute or two, I'll probably ask someone else in the chat. So if anyone's listening, have your number ready for when I ask. While I'm waiting on John, sorry. Yeah, just pick any number between 1 and 428. Any number between 1 and 428, and that's where I will start. But while I'm waiting on the page number, I'm going to go ahead and repost the giveaways for the last time this evening, so you guys can enter if you haven't already. So, of course, we have our first giveaway ending in 4 days for the OBSBot Meet AI tracking webcam. That's going to be at .com/winmeet, WINMEET. And the next product, or the next giveaway that we have going on, is for the $100 gift card $100 gift card or $100 on PayPal, and that's going to end on October the 29th, and that's .com/WinGC, WINGC. Then we have a giveaway for the WeMax Go portable projector, which is going to end November the 5th, and that's .com/WinWeMax, WINWEMAX. And then the last giveaway that we have that ends November the 12th is going to be for the Holy Stone 720G, which features a 2-axis gimbal and a 4K drone, or a 2-axis gimbal with a 4K webcam in a drone, and that is going to be at .com/win4kdrone, WIN, the number 4, the letter K, DRONE. John has chosen page 428, so that is where I start. Just because it's a Star Wars reading, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my lightsaber wall. All the lightsabers, they probably won't last the entire reading, but it'll be cool to see them. Don't forget, I've added a new camera right here that you can see the entire wall in its glory. So I'm going to go get those lit real quick, then start reading from page 428. Thank you so much for picking a page for me, John. I really do appreciate you. Let me just turn on the page real quick. Get it bookmarked. And now I'm going to go turn on the lightsaber wall. And there we have the lightsaber wall in all of its glory. But I'm going to go ahead and get this reading started. And then we will call it a day, guys. All right, so. Scarada paused for a breath as much as effect. Yes, he'd definitely gotten Altus's attention. One day, I know I'm going to get the bill for this, Altus said. It'll be a favor, probably for one of the boys. Maybe for their families. Like you, we just want to be left alone to go on with our lives. Also, I just realized, let me change my my mic, because you guys can probably hear the hum of the lights. Eric made it just in time. Hold on, let me change my mic real quick. There we go. Yeah, those lightsabers can get pretty loud, honestly. But I'm glad you made it, Eric, because we just started. All right, let's see. So where do we go from here? I'll calm you when we get our Jedi situation sorted out. We'll be there. Stay safe, Cal Skyrada. Koyasi, Master Altus. Altus winked. Jin, please. Skyrada stood and watched in silence while Altus crossed back through the narrow sleeve of plastoid and the airlock at the far end snapped shut behind him. Ordo sealed the aggressor's hatches, waited for the red indicator to turn green, and disengaged from the docking ring. Worth the journey? He asked, moving the fighter away from Wookiee Gunner's hull. I think so. Altus was different. Skyrada didn't want that because it blurred the line. Before long, he'd be what Darman accused him of being of, soft on Jedi. He couldn't afford to forget the bigger picture just because Jin Altus wasn't the kind of Jedi he was used to. If only because he can give us tips on how to handle housing a whole community on a wandering ship. If you can't get rid of Force users, Ordo said, then you might as well buy a bunch of your own. Not that I think Altus is buyable, but he knows a mutual interest when he sees it. Skyrada decided he probably had been a bit generous in his offer, and the dumbest way to open negotiations was with a concession. But nothing had been traded yet. Two old guys who had wanted to find a way to work together in a galaxy that wanted them dead had sized up one another and decided they could get on. That was all that happened, nothing more. Jang was right. We'll find a use for them, and they'll find a use for us. So here we are, drawing a line between one kind of Jedi and another. Isn't that what we did with Barden and Attain? Yes, Ordo said. I suppose it is. Ordo was an outspoken lad. If he had any real misgivings about Altus, he would say so plainly and undiplomatically. Instead, he programmed a course for Mandalore on the nav computer and took the aggressor up to jump velocity. The transition to hyperspace always left Scarada feeling off balance for a moment or two. When he focused on the viewport again, the serene starscape that made the galaxy look like a really nice place to live was gone. I gave Altus another bonus, didn't I? Maybe I'll save that card for later. Skyrada had shaken the man's hand, and he was still infectious, still carrying a virus that would protect against the FG-36 bioweapon. Now Altus would spread that to all of his followers, and another population would be immunized. I should have billed you, he muttered to himself. Never mind. And that is the end of the book. John basically picked the last page, so it was a pretty short reading today, but I'm happy that I got to do it regardless. I love getting to read Star Wars. I think what I'm gonna start doing next week is I'm gonna start making voices, because it can be kind of hard to follow the story sometimes if there's not voices to go along with them. So I'm gonna start doing my imitation of their voices, but you guys are not allowed to make fun of me. But that is basically the show for the night, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Always a pleasure to get to, do readings for you guys and get to show you guys some really awesome products. And so that is my last show. That's my last scheduled show for the week. Maybe I'll pop up later if I need to cover for someone, or if Justin wants to give me an extra show. But if that's not the case, it looks like I will be seeing you guys next week at the regularly scheduled time, Monday at 7 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. CST, or 10 p.m. EST, depending on what your time zone is. But until then, peace out, Girl Scouts. Thank you guys for being such a wonderful audience, and I will catch you all later.